Oh, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, having dealt with a giant, case of Oglops, we now return seemingly to King Leo on the set of I Want to Be a Canary. And it seems that Beniro and Zeniro, the two underlings, have managed to capture Marcus. And seemingly, King Leo still wants him to marry wants Princess Cornelia to marry his, son. Not a son, but Prince Schneider, basically. To be honest, gets a rather funny thing here, but we'll get to that. And this is actually really, really funny because seemingly Sinner is supposed to be playing Prince Schneider, but no, it's not. It will be Steiner who's playing Prince Schneider here. Seriously. Sinner's seemingly in position there, but nope. It shall be Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and now seemingly elevated to the title of a royal. But you've never been on a stage before, Steiner. Well, you're about to be in your very own play. And seemingly, Garnet is a natural here. As she explains, she's actually read a lot of Lord Avon's plays. That's fair. That's fair. Let's continue. Even though Steiner is looking a bit clueless here. Seriously, just the look. He's just looking back and forth, is Steiner. Like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Seriously, Steiner. He doesn't know where the hell he is. I'm surprised he isn't going, Princess! Or something. Oh, here it comes. You marry the princess. Oh, great. And then, seemingly okay, you're not quoting Lord Avon there. You're quoting Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah, well, arranged marriages are pretty crap if you ask me. Well, not arranged marriage, forced marriages. That's worse, actually. Arranged marriage might not be, to be fair. But... Oh! Steiner's reaction. Don't worry, she isn't really dead, Steiner. It's all an act. Not that you'd know. Oh. Wait! Holy crap, are they borrowing from Romeo and Juliet here? Only it's not poison that's used here, seriously. And Queen Brahne is seriously crying so much that she still doesn't notice her daughter is still missing. Talk about a neglectful mother! Seriously! Even Vivi feels it, seriously. Although having said that, even though they were looking for a couple of Pluto Knights chase Vivi instead. I don't think he's holding the princess hostage. He's not a thief, he's a black mage, and Puck just runs off. Seriously, poor Vivi! And in the end of this, Vivi, we'll see in a moment. Yeah, Vivi actually goes on stage, and the Pluto Knights chase him around the area, and he actually starts using some fire magic, setting Princess Garnet's hood on fire, revealing her to everyone. Yeah, I'd say it's time, definitely. Well, at least she's not dead, eh, Steiner? These guys are gonna capture her. Seriously. And she actually wants to be captured as well. Some rust a lot. Yeah, I'll be wearing that armor for the rest of the game, just as how JRPGs go. Seemingly, yeah, Vivi's okay. Oh, great. And we have to face Steiner yet again. This guy's persistent, I'll give him that. Seriously. And he's accompanied by two of the Pluto Knights. Now we have both Garnet and, dare I say, Vivi in our party. We now have a black mage and a white mage. So yeah, Vivi's fire spell can easily do a bit of damage out of thing and send them running. And of course, Garnet's healing ability, she has the cure spell. So that will help quite a bit against a lot of Steiner's moves. So yeah, and Cure can be used on the whole party. It isn't as potent as it would be, but whatever. I'm gonna just keep using fire. He also comes with an ability called Focus, which does VV, which amplifies his magic. I'm not gonna use it here. This game really likes to quote Monty Python, doesn't it? Seriously, you're not the Black Knight, you haven't had your limbs severed off there, Steiner. But anyway, it looks like the, dare I say, the Prima Vista, the Tantalus ship, is ready to take off. About time too, because I don't think we'll get away otherwise. Although, having said that, I think that Queen Brahne has her own trump card here. Yeah. As we'll see in this FMV here. Well, she's almost blinded by it, but apparently, yeah, she has a giant... Firstly, she has these lances which tear through the Prima Vista. And then the other thing she has, as we'll see in a moment... once the ship is tied down while it's trying to take off. And it smashes right through the castle, seriously. And several houses as well. Oh my god. Is that they have another secret weapon. One that didn't think I would think came out of a cannon, but it does in this game. And that is, of course, a bomb. The classic Final Fantasy enemy. And if you know anything about bombs, the more it gets aggravated, the more it will swell itself up and explode to great comedic effect here on stage. Seriously, because throughout this fight, Steiner doesn't know there's a bomb behind him. Seriously, the amount of technology, even for something in like a medieval setting in this game, is insane to me. Because, I mean, this is a Final Fantasy that at least tries to go back to the classic style of the games after having two like futuristic games in 7 and 8. Although it does kind of return to the futuristic thing in somewhat in 10, but we'll get to that. But yeah, Steiner will attack us, yada yada yada. Yeah, I don't think he's listening. He's as stubborn as they come, is Steiner. So yeah. And just the thought of a giant bomb behind him, seriously. And it continues to grow. Usually, they don't usually grow on their own. Normally it'll take a few hit to do that. Seriously. Well, I know that off by heart from the amount of times I've had to cross the Nebel Bridge near North Corel. Serious. Was it? No, that was a Corel Bridge in North Corel in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. Also because both Vivi and Garnet both use staves, sorry. It does mean that they don't do as much damage, of course. Staves are probably the weakest weapon in the game. And yeah, it is gonna blow. Not that Steiner gives a shit, but yeah. Well, he will do soon, seriously! Look behind you, Steiner! You've got a literal bomb staring you in the face, man!